Okay, we are doing assault on Tython from a Sith assassin.
Our initial strike team had hoped to secure the landing area by now, but enemy reinforcements
This is one of my more
heavy artillery fire. There's no
characters I play a little bit more than some of the rest.
Destroy them and we'll finally start to make some headway.
Alright. Got a little bit weaker healer here. I'll be a little bit more mindful of what he is, the damage he's capable of taking, as well as the healing he's able to do. That'll bump him off the edge. That'll get him out of the way for a little bit. I'm not sure of everything we need to kill in order to get the bonus. How much? I'm probably going to pick up some extra groups along the way.
Shielding that's keeping our forces confined to the area. Look for the Republic command platform. That's where you'll find the shield controls.
Definitely think that's a good idea. There are two strategies for this guy. One is when the ads come on each corner, you can fight them. You can fight them and take them out. It is a little more stressful on the healer. A lot more stressful on the healer. The other method, when these guys fall down like that, you just run down to the bottom here. Get out of their range. They'll channel on the boss for a little bit. And then they'll break and run towards you, at which point you can go up there and you don't have to worry about the AoE ground plants anymore. This method is great for inexperienced healer or tank. Really, if you got anybody inexperienced in your group, it can be difficult. So, you know, if somebody wants to do it, I go ahead and prefer to do it. If everybody is good and can handle things up top, then by all means do that. We'll let them handle everything. I'm going to stay on the boss. Here they come again. A 30-second cast for this. It could be longer. I wonder if it tells you if you click on them. Doesn't appear so. Hoping I'll have enough time to get this back down. Yep. The goal when you run down is to keep everybody somewhat together. That doesn't always work out. DPS is doing a really good job of knocking this thing down. What he's suggesting is when I'd use this phase walk, it will give a boost to healing if a healer is within range, and it's a great way for that. But when we're fighting it like this, it it's not like there's a big strain on healing with this battle. So I'm not overly concerned about it. Alright. Normally, I would go around these guys. But since they do want the bonus boss, I'm just trying to kill more stuff. $31. Sure what he's apologizing for. Definitely behind. Alright. Really the only thing with this one that you need to be concerned about is this boss carries 2 bots from time to time. He'll disappear, the bots will appear, you gotta kill him. When he pops back in, he will drop a DOT on you, on the first person he attacks. And that needs to be cleansed. Hopefully I can catch it real quick before it's cleansed. Alright, right there, that little star. That time he didn't put a dot on me, not sure why, it does occasionally happen. It could be that the healer just got to it that quick. Alright, there it goes. There it goes, he cleansed it. That's how you know you've got somebody who's maybe a little bit inexperienced with the flashpoint, but they perhaps are okay with their class. If you get somebody who doesn't understand the cleansing aspect of things, then more often than not, they're a fresh player. They're getting to the max levels for the first time. So he probably wasted it on somebody else, assuming it was going to be me. The question is whether that DPS can survive it or not. And he could not. Surprised this isn't instant death, but fortunately that guy's well geared. I'm okay. I'm no newbie, so do alright. Best strategy for this guy is just to stack on the rock over here. Once everybody joins us, I'll give this guy a yank. And we're off to the races. Main thing is pay attention to people's health. Right now I have nothing active other than moving away. Kinda glad I didn't get the walker. Surprised I don't have one in my inventory. But yeah, nothing special about that guy. He just likes to... He just likes to switch targets a lot. Again, you know, as much as possible, things like this, pop one and run around the corner, let them group up on you. Makes for quick kills. Try to do an AoE time. Grab them around the corner. Other people must have been doing damage. This guy does some AoE attacks on the front, so you really want people to stay at his back whenever possible. It can get stressful for the healer at times if people cannot avoid the ground targets. These things, I try and do small circles. Stay where I am. Allows me to keep hitting the boss. And notice I'm using my force pull here. As much as possible I want to use that when he's at a distance. That gives me an extra taunt that I wouldn't otherwise have available if I use one of my other ones. Because it is, he has to be at a distance, I believe. Because he's going to give me a bump, and I have no more taunts. Fortunately, I still had enough aggro. I was worried that DPS might be able to yank it off of me. Not too bad. Probably the biggest thing I've noticed is people getting in front of the boss and he's doing a lot of damage and the healer has trouble keeping up. Or they can't avoid the ground plants and they take too much damage for the healer to keep up. Either way, the healer suffers and the healer looks bad.
We should send a clear message.
Unfortunately for him, I assume that responsibility when I play my healer, that you know, I want everybody to stay up, and if they can't stay up, I'm disappointed in myself.
On behalf of Darth Arcus, I think.
But sometimes it's just unavoidable.
Be proud.
Help your healers out. Alright guys, thank you. Any comments, questions, anything, please feel free. I'm not overly I don't do flashpoints. I mean, I don't do operations and things like that, so I'm sure there are a lot of little nuances to these characters that I'm not aware of. Haven't picked up somewhere or another watching somebody else play them. So if you have any suggestions, please feel free. If you have any questions, please feel free to post. Thanks guys.